Stormwater runoff is one of the leading causes of water pollution. Heavy rain washing off rooftops, driveways, parking lots, and streets picks up all kinds of contaminants, oil and fluids from cars and trucks, fertilizers, pesticides, and herbicides from lawns. It creates a toxic soup that ends up in storm sewers and eventually into our streams. Fortunately, there are several things you can do to minimize the impact, and one of those is using a rain barrel to help collect the runoff. As the DEP's Ashley Hicks reports, it's a DIY project that can have a big impact.
They brought their tools, they read their instructions, and by the end of the evening, this bag of parts and these former pickle barrels were well on their way to providing a source of free water for gardeners and a lot more.
There's many advantages. The first one I think that attracts people is that you can collect your water from your roof, not have to pay for it to water your plants. So you don't have to pay water and you don't have to pay sewage. So a lot of people are gardeners. Even if it's just a few plants, it takes a lot of water. So if you can just use that water that's free, it's a lot, people like that. Also, it's not stripped of all the minerals and stuff that our water treatment plants process the water. So as they process it, they're stripping it of everything. So the water that's coming out of the sky is generally a lot better for your plants anyways. And you're helping with stormwater issues. You're keeping that water from flushing into our stormwater drains, and then especially during really heavy rain events here in Charleston, that's a combined sewer overflow. So whenever it rains a lot, it actually flushes into the same system as sewer and then discharges into the river so that it doesn't overflow the city.
The DEP, along with the City of Charleston, set up this workshop, one of 4 this spring. Participants registered and paid $40 to get all the parts they needed, along with some hands-on instruction.
That's a great idea. We had one when we lived in Cincinnati, and we saw this downtown at the walkway there by Pies and Pints and stuff, and called and registered, and now we're gonna have our own rain barrel here.
We show them how to install them. We talk about safety issues because these can weigh up to 300 to 400 pounds when they're totally full of water. So we want to make sure people are installing them properly. And this is a closed system, so it doesn't attract mosquitoes. And then we show them how to paint and we do a demonstration.
And if DIY is not your thing, there are several ready-made systems available at home improvement stores and online. In Charleston, I'm Ashley Hicks for Environment Matters.
About 100 people attended 4 different rain barrel workshops. Organizers say they are pleased with the response and hope to schedule more workshops next spring. Coming up, a little bit of neighborhood cleanup by a group of DEP volunteers. Plus, we're off to Cooper's Rock, where the mountain laurel are in full bloom.